Hello guys and girls, here I am in the Big Apple, Times Square of New York. Ooh. And look at all the bars, and not a lot of people around because it's still early in the morning, but everybody wants a piece of this, everybody wants to be involved in this, everybody wants to work in one of those skyscrapers, right? But do you know that this society itself is actually aging you, okay? It ages you in two ways. One is stress, and stress has to do with internal aging, okay? Now, if you don't know what internal aging, psychological aging, and external aging is, please check out this video on the top left-hand corner where I explain in depth what all these things mean, okay? Now, today I'm not talking about stress because stress is internal aging. I want to talk about the second point, what society like this do to you, which is psychological aging. What is psychological aging? Psychological aging basically mean you think yourself into being older. You think yourself into being older. You see, the thing is, just being involved in society, even if it is a so-called stress-free society, you are gonna be aging. Okay, why? Now, one of the things is that this is most prominent when you look at corporate life. If you work in one of these places and corporate life. Now, I'm 44 years old this year, and a lot of people think I look 20 plus or early 30s, whatever. Basically, I look younger than my age. Okay, and I think one of the biggest reason is that I have never worked a day in corporate life. I have never worked a day in one of these things. Yes, I am a professional options trader for the past 17 years. Before that, I was in the Navy as an officer. I have never worked in corporate one damn bloody day of my life, okay? So, I am not exposed to this thing that gives you the most psychological aging, which is giving some kind of benefit for being older, for seniority. Now, this is very prevalent, especially in Asian cultures like Korea and Japan, where seniority, even by a few months, give you a huge and forever edge over the person younger than you, even by a few months, or even in some extreme cases, even by a few days. Seniority matters so much, and you are rewarded for seniority, okay, in society. Not just in Asian society, but human society in general rewards you for seniority. You look older, you walk into a shop, people treat you better with more respect. Now, as long as that is true, human beings psychologically conform. Okay, this is the second point I'm talking about. First point about society is stress. I'm not talking about stress here because stress is internal aging. Second point is conformity. We psychologically seek conformity. This is human tendency. This is a human tendency that will never change. Okay, now, if you remember back in your schooling days, in your high school days, okay, there's this thing called peer pressure where everybody wants to look like each other. You know, like you want to look like the hottest guy, and and people start to copy each other's style and everything, right? People start to copy each other's hairstyle and everything. That is what I'm talking about. That is the conformity that I'm talking about, and I'm telling you that much has not changed no matter what age you are, okay? This is a forever human thing. So, if you work, especially if you work in a very strict hierarchy kind of structure or company, especially in Asia, okay, where you are literally rewarded for being older, you will psychologically psych yourself into becoming older. Not just in terms of your hairstyle and fashion, that's the first up. And even deeper, you psychologically and subconsciously tell your skin and tell your body to age. Yes, you psychologically make yourself older in order to gain more respect and in order to be where you are. Now, a lot of people say, no, I shouldn't care, like who cares about how I look as long as my people know about my age. But the thing is, even sometimes I feel it like in Asia, especially in Japan, in Korea, where people look at me and instantly give me the young man treatment rather than a treatment that is sometimes what I regard as proper for a middle-aged man. They treat me like a kid, you know. They talk down on me, they don't use honorifics and things like that. Things like that pricks you in the heart. Like, oh shit, you young prick. Sometimes these guys are younger than me and they talk down on me because they think I'm younger than them, you know. So times like this psychologically and subconsciously pricks you and makes you want to look older to achieve and receive the proper treatment. And this is not just in rigid company structures, but also very prevalent in society in general. Okay, so the sad thing is, you can only stay away from society this much. I think I've stay away from society as much as a modern human being can do. You know, I don't work in corporate, I don't work in society, I don't conform to any societal norm. I pretty much live my life anywhere in the world I like, whenever I like, right? I don't conform. But even so, sometimes I feel the challenge, okay? So you can never quit society 100%. So that's why this is a very psychological aging is something that is very, very hard to tackle. You need to be strong enough and consistently ask yourself why you feel the way you feel. Why do I feel like I need to look older? Why do I feel like right now that I'm promoted to become a supervisor, I need to dress older? Why do I feel the need that I need to have a grown-up hairstyle, so-called? You need to ask yourself these questions and then handle these questions within yourself. You know, I think that's pretty much all you can do to reduce the impact of psychological aging, okay? And that's why I think, like, billions of human beings living in interaction with each other, we are actually aging each other every single day psychologically. And I'm not even talking about the stress, because some people may say, like, okay, how about there you go again. This is the sound of New York. This is the sound of New York. Every other minute you're gonna hear this noise. Okay? Now, where was I? Ah, man, the noise. Okay, psychological aging is the hardest to deal with of the three aging. So some of you may say, like, oh, so what if you're a kindergarten teacher that all day long you're only in touch with kids? Then why do these teachers still age? Why? Because they're teaching kids. Don't tell me, you know, you mothers out there, you know the stress of handling 1 or 2 kids. Now imagine handling 10 to 20 kids. These teachers are stressed out like anything, so they're experiencing a lot of internal aging. Okay, so being with kids every day do not save you from psychological aging, but it does not save you from internal aging. And even in a kindergarten, you have senior teachers and everything. Seniority still takes place, and that still results in psychological aging. Alright, so this is a very, very hard issue to tackle. Psychological aging is a big one. Alright, I would say the biggest of the 3 mechanisms. So yeah, I don't have a solid solution for you guys. What do you guys think? Okay, but I just hope I shed some light on this issue. Alright, share with me in the comments below. Annyeong.